Oh wow. Oh wow. Is this on? Do I have audio this time? Very good. Excellent. Oh wow. We here. We're playing the gum. Just immediately going to click 17,000 buttons. There's an event here. Well, let's go.
Have you heard?
We are going to do more story.
I'd love to go in and take
I hope everyone's excited. What is that? Oh. Oh. More verbose. Yeah, that's way better grammar than before. And that's my phone. No. It's still all mem though. It's all mem. Always has been. I'm having a stroke. Ah! Oh. Menacingly looming under that doesn't work unless you're looming over other people. It's all mem. Oh. Listen. I still can't read properly. That wasn't a joke. I actually still can't read properly. The migraine is still affecting my eyesight, just not as severely as yesterday. At least the headache is gone. But yeah. I'm currently having something that you commonly refer to as an eye migraine, which is a thing. It's not fun. At least it's not as severe as, like, proper migraine. It's just, like, everything's a bit blurry. And I shouldn't drive a car today. Luckily, I'm not driving a car today. I'm driving a car tomorrow. And it should be fine tomorrow. Why is there so much mem? I am angry. The dialogue is still all mem. So, what makes me the most, like, infuriated by this is that they actually hired voice actors to do the proper intonations for all of these words. But it's all mem. Eep. Open this book. Be waiting for you in the past. Hi? I genuinely thought we might be close to done. What is happening? What the shit? Record Mightymas story on the empty pages. That's cool artwork. Oh. Yo, among. The first word is among.
There's no glory to be found in an accolade, only obtainable through slaughter.
What is this, Danganronpa? Despite being a man of few words, his deeds had
He
traveled far
managed to
away.
survive all of that?
Even the god of death turned him away.
Oof. A mortal body bestowed by the... Stop! Stop speedrunning the book! What in the Danganronpa? Crimson liquid. Oh. People consider the criminal tradition sustain their bodies with fresh blood. Yeesh. Vampire?
Arrogant amateur historian.
He's straight with my pretense. His gaze is keen as piercing a lion's. Missing a sunlight. So we are not writing this book?
This is pomegranate juice.
Lame. The reason it's called a wild tale is because Castrum Kremnos has long vanished. When their god descended into madness, the city likewise became shrouded in fog. Rumor has it that during the final battle of Castrum Kremnos, this man too took to the battlefield. Cutting down countless foes, fighting in a sea of blood, he drove his spear through the heart of the enemy king. Yet the tip of that spear was directed at his own homeland. Chatter breaks out among the people, and the man rises to leave. The truth of such rumors he speaks only through his distant silhouette. Also, wouldn't it just be Igraine? You don't need the M. Maedimos, a hero of yore. Now a traitor. Oh, bye! Don't get to read this out loud, bitch! What? Hello, yes, why is there so many? Oh, it's Mim.
Mem? Me mem.
Wee.
Mem.
Yours.
Me.
Fated to be connected. How cute. A bedtime story. Aww.
Memmy, mem. Memmy, mem.
Boop. Jesus. Why is there so many? What? Holy shit. I am... What? Seriously, why is there so many? Peruse the story to obtain. Saga? This isn't a saga. This book is dedicated to... Uh-huh. I am... So, with something that tries to be so accurate to, like, historical stuff, sagas are something very specific.
You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord Finon. The core flame ritual is tomorrow.
Not every, like, long story is a saga. A saga is a family story. It details just what every person in a family did. That's what a saga is. Most of them are not epic. Most of them are very boring. In fact, this is an epic, not a saga.
Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? It's always morning in Akuma under Kethely's protection.
Which I'm usually fine if people play it fast and loose with these terms, but this game is trying to be so proper, and then they just call that a saga when it isn't. Madge.
So long as the light continues to shine this brightly, I won't be getting any sleep. Why force myself to shut my eyes when I can instead take this time to calm my mind and gather my thoughts? That counts as rest too.
Have you thought things through, then?
Not at all. Everything's a jumbled mess still. I don't even know where to start. The core flame was blazing hot in my palm in the beginning. But it has completely cooled off now. I can barely feel it. Miss Casterus, does this mean I'm a good match for Nikador?
I
Maybe.
don't quite get how it works, but if it's going to put you at ease, then I will say yes to that.
Thank you. That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, that reminds me of the question I didn't get to ask. Back in the temple with the scales of justice, when Orynyx was trying to deter us, why did you stop me, Miss Casterus?
Because I knew there must be another solution. Something more important than the fate of Amphoreus. It is far too cruel and unfair to ask that of you.
You should know that I would have gone ahead if Don Hung hadn't come up with an answer in time.
I know. We should not have hesitated then. I stopped you before I even realized it myself. It's fortunate we had the both of them there with us.
Yeah. It's a good thing we had them.
We.
Are you still thinking about the past, Lord Finon?
Why is that highlighted?
Every waking moment. I lied to the two demigods just now. I told them the duty of the Chrysos heirs is all I think about now. Do you think I managed to slip by Aglaïa's golden threads this time?
No one fools her, Lord Finon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our lies.
You're right. How foolish of me to think I got away with it. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nikador would quell the voice of doubt in my mind. But it has only grown louder.
I don't have the right words for you now, but I know you're far from ordinary, Lord Finon. Mighty often calls you Deliverer in jest, but I don't believe he means it mockingly.
I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour of the ritual. I did that before sitting for Treeby's history exam. Who in the world would hope to go
History.
over those piles of documents and slates? I decided I was better off resigning myself to fate. That way I'd
Sure.
get more time to play and practice with my sword.
What's the cat fox up to? How is the small cat fox model doing today? And are you having enough RAM? Is your CPU working as intended?
How did you do on the exam, then?
My score? I don't remember anymore.
Oh no.
All I remember is Treeby punishing me to a full week of cleaning the Chrysos heir's bath, and no one was allowed to help me.
So High Priest Treevy can be strict too. Please continue with this mentality, Lord Finon. I believe you'll be all right.
Thank you, Miss Casterus. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all of those unruly thoughts out. It's not like anything will come of them anyway. The sights of Ides Elysiae, my homeland, have been flashing before my eyes lately.
Oh.
Those Kremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. If only I could separate my soul from my body, too. That way I'd be able to fly my soul back to the comforting fields of my homeland anytime. That's the only place I can be momentarily at peace.
Oh no. Herta? Herta!
An utterly adventure. Feel free to replace blank with whatever description you see fit.
Bruh. Would you like me to download more RAM for you?
I bet you're as curious as I am. So, what's going to happen next? Oh, keep it together. All that excitement isn't going to get you anywhere, you know? Why don't you follow me into another tale on the other side of the cosmos?
Huh?
Ta-da! Recognize this place? Herta Space Station. The base of a genius and the cradle of science.
Whomst the fuck?
Oh, look at all these puppets! Aren't they dearly exquisite?
Who
Let's
is
just say
this?
I've already heard many others secretly gushing. She looks so pretty on more than one occasion. If you ask me though, they barely did justice to Madame Herta's beauty. Maybe just 10%. No, not even 1% of the real deal. Now, I'm no fawner here, just stating an objective fact.
Who are you?
Remember this scene? Oh, it evokes so much emotion in me. The esteemed Madame Herta, Genius Society number 83, asking the great Noose a question. An attempt to gain a peek into the divinity's mysteries through them.
Who the fuck are you? How do you know I have seen this? That is my question. Why did we just shatter the fourth wall? Because it took me a second that this was addressing me, the player.
Alright, so continuing from where we left off last time, this is where everything would begin for the genius smart enough to rewrite the history of the entire
Fourth mirror? Who exactly are you talking to?
Excuse me?
Why, I was just ramping it up for our grand appearance, Madame Herta.
So a dramatic debut?
Fucking what?
But what are the odds of that happening? Sure, slightly plausible, if I did manage to talk to Droid Head. But guess what's the problem? They have no reaction whatsoever.
But look at this, Madame Herta. You're standing before Noose here.
Oh, that? That's a hologram. What? I can't possibly summon the real Droid Head here, can I?
Wait, what? You mean to say you've just been reciting your lines before a hologram?
Yeah, creating dramatic value.
Well, hello.
Isn't that what you're most obsessed with? Moving on. Don't try, but you wouldn't even begin to imagine how difficult it is to send a message to Noose. And I went all out for it.
It's actual Herta.
Powering the audience system alone required me to reconfigure the energy supply of the entire space station. I had to switch it to hibernate mode before rebooting everything. Do you have any idea how much that costs?
How much? How much?
Hello? Is that the fourth wall? Who broke it?
I'm not in charge of finance. Go pose that to Asta instead.
Oh, you don't know either.
I am Herta herself, the emanator of erudition, and a true blue genius. Why would I be pulling the purse strings? That menial task is beneath me.
You're absolutely right, Madame Herta. The IPC should really be providing a genius like you with all that you require, so you can freely dive into any research that tickles your fancy.
The cat is not replying. I'm sad.
Terminator of
Doesn't want
erudition
more
and
RAM.
true blue genius. What do you plan to do now?
Okay.
What else can I do? Identify what's malfunctioning within the audience system and fix it, of course.
Don't take offense to my candid words, Madam Herta. You may be proficient in many aspects, but is hands-on work really one of your strong suits? I humbly suggest for you to contact Steven instead.
Contact him and expose how I shelled out a bomb to send a message to Droid Head, only to screw up everything else?
All right. I get it.
Good that you do. There. That's the audience systems terminal. Come, walk with me. We'll check what's wrong with it.
Aye, ma'am. Oh, but I can't walk. I can only float.
What's with your witty remarks today?
Let me just Boop.
Play like how...
Woman. Oh.
This is the audience system? Hi, it looks just like the simulated universe.
Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic and are pretty much identical in that regard.
Ah, I see. We call this referencing and not appropriation, right?
One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role because I'm going to be dropping you as my assistant. Focus now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently and will only be integrated via the path of erudition when the system is booted.
Huh.
Sending a message to Droid Head involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are already as bad as squaring circles, then it's no surprise for glitches like this to crop up.
I see. So, Madam Herta, can you use your professional judgment to tell which zone the glitch is in?
Of course, all 3. No sweat. They'll be up and running again after some simple technical tweaking. The 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply zone. Get ready, and then we'll go over.
I'm just a mirror, Madam Herta. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be ready to go. Brr, why is this energy supply zone so cold? Brr, I'm already frosting up.
Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herta Space Station into imaginary state and stored it in this zone. If not for the ultra-low temperature here, the space station would have long blasted up into the sky.
But aren't we already in the sky?
You're just a mirror? I don't need you to take on comic relief, too.
Ah, yes.
Where did those things come from? Corrupted data? Reanimated systemic rust? No, not likely. It can't be the Legion's second ambush, right? Whatever. We have to get rid of them anyway. All right, stay close and try to avoid shattering to pieces.
I am accompanied by a mirror. Very good.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Excellent. Oop. Meow.
Never seen perfection before. Expansion.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
I don't have time for games.
Mm-hmm.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Mem. Mem. Oh, didn't we say yesterday that I should exclusively speak in Snink? Snink.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Impressive. Almost.
Ow.
Open sesame.
Snink.
Still waters of oblivion.
That's what you got? Nice psychic, my friend.
Snink.
Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Snink.
And Madame Herda never fails to impress. Those things are no match for you.
Snink.
What's this, ma'am?
Looks like one of those memory bubbles. It's not worth that much attention. You'll find many more in other zones.
Is that so?
Boop.
What in the... How did all these disgusting bugs get in here?
We're going to need out-of-this-world computing capability if we hope to meet Droid Head. If we can't churn out calculations faster than a Yottaflop's computer, then we can forget about having them notice our existence. But computers with too high a computing capability tend to attract computing stings like them. No one knows how these creatures evolved from their progenitor, the propagation.
Ah, the mysteries of life. But even so, they can't compare to a talking mirror. A question on the side, Madame Herda? You have these powerful supercomputers and what are they normally programmed to calculate?
Is that important? All that matters is that they work and are able to attract Droid Head's attention.
I suggest meeting Miss Asta for a chat when you have time.
I see. I want to go Firefly actually. I need to grind some stats for the new Trailblazer. Ow.
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly test set to the sea, go play!
Bonk.
Helpless as ever. Open sesame.
That's half the work.
In the mood for another...
Fight to live!
Never seen perfection before.
I weep for the departed.
Do, 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 do,
It too
do.
shall fall.
Nice.
Firefly Type 4.
Bonk.
Activate.
Nice. Ow. Rude.
Attack.
Helpless as ever.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Expand your thinking.
This is more than set to the sea, go play!
That's half the work.
Step up, let's see ya.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Boop. Nice. Now. Ow.
Detected.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Why do they hurt?
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
So rude.
Yuck, yuck! Help me! Goo from those bugs got onto my reflective surface!
Oh no!
Clean up after yourself. Can't you just wipe it off with your hands?
Ah! Good one there.
With those annoying bugs squashed, we're done fixing the computing zone too. These computers will get up to speed soon. Now we're just one final step away from requesting an audience with Droidhead.
Our last stop is the communication zone?
Oh? You have a good memory. Let's go see what's wrong in that zone.
Another memory bubble.
There's a memory bubble here too.
Why are you so interested in it?
Okay, I'll admit it. I find them somewhat creepy.
Oh.
What's all this? I didn't think your puppets would be in here too, Madam Herta.
Unsurprisingly, the communication zone is where a bridge for communication will be formed between Droidhead and the space station.
That makes sense.
Aggregating the path energy of the erudition, then firing a bond at the Eon. This is as good as tapping someone on the shoulder who's sure to turn back to look at you. Alas, our work is never this simple. Putting aside all that onerous legwork, a single glance from Droidhead could vaporize the entire space station if we're ill prepared.
I see. So letting the space station go into hibernation is a protective measure of sorts. To prevent it from slipping into operational overload and turning into a scrap world?
Very perceptive for a mirror.
Mirror see. And here. Mirror do. Though I neither have eyes nor ears. This zone seems to be functioning fine. These puppets are doing their job and I don't see any obvious malfunction.
Things may look fine only on the surface.
Madam Herta?
Gasp.
Behind you. Huh? What does she want?
Let me take a look. This puppet should be number 2757.
How did you
Puppet.
tell?
Shh! Don't distract me when I'm checking the puppet's parameters. 2757. That's strange.
What's wrong? Madam Herta?
The replica personality module is off. Well, that can't be. This parameter is set to be enabled by default. And the utterly absurd module has also been disabled? Something's definitely wrong here. I checked a couple days ago and made sure every puppet has it switched on.
Not the utterly absurd module.
The attack, anything, everything module
No, wait. Why do you even have such presets?
is enabled. Intruder detected.
Oh no!
Drats. Come and help me, Mirror.
No!
Anything, everything, attack! These
Attack!
are mimetic remnants of the remembrance? So they were the ones that corrupted and tampered with the settings of my puppets?
Oh no. Herta Angie.
It ain't over.
Set the seas ablaze! Expand your thinking.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Step up.
Bonk.
Gad! What a close shave. But why are these remembrance memes even showing up here?
That's not the only one. Look at them. number 7631 and number 10136 are affected too.
Can't you do a factory reset on them?
Sorry to disappoint. The Absolutely Not module has been enabled, so not even I get to bypass its permissions. Whoopsie.
Why do you have this?
Sorry to...
What were you really trying to achieve with these creations?
Just some toys to amuse myself with. Finding the source of the corruption can wait. These puppets no longer have use now that I'm here. Take them all out. Defective goods ought to be sent back to the repair center.
I urge you to go easy on them for the sake of the space station.
No, never. No going easy on anyone. Murder only.
Danger ahead.
Murder.
Curia, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Death.
Open sesame.
Mood.
Crow.
Oh wow. The cat has returned. Oh wow. Are you busy?
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
I seize. Well, it is pretty early for you to be here, so I figured. You usually don't show up until like half an hour from now. On weekdays, at least.
In the mood for another beating? Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I've been deprived of my favorite cat.
I weep
Oh
for
no.
the departed. It too shall fall.
Well, I mean, I'll be very busy tomorrow on account of going to a completely different place.
Hope this is up.
Free will.
I actually got another flat visitation lined up for tomorrow, which means I will be leaving earlier than I thought.
Hope this is
So I called them today
Safer.
to confirm the appointment.
well, never strike someone in the face. The same goes for puppets. I'm picking
And
up signals from more puppets somewhere further in. Let's go take a look.
whoever I talked to was being really abrasive for some reason about me calling them instead of sending an email. And I'm like, bitch, I didn't expect to call the direct line to the person and ending up in the fucking secretary. Like, this isn't what I wanted. It's not my fault that your telephone system is set to forward any incoming calls to your ass. Maybe fix that, I don't know. But then I was like, hey, I just wanted to call to ask, like, how long is the appointment planned for? Because the appointment time is technically possible, but it's a bit close for me. And then they had the audacity to be like, oh, but yeah, it shouldn't be a problem if you're late, but it would be good to keep the appointment. And I was like, bitch, I'm driving for 3 hours. It's not gonna be my fault if I'm late by 10 minutes. Fuck's sake. What a dickhead.
Sorry, Bubble. Tucked away this far in.
I think I know what this is about now. But we can leave that for later. Let's take care of the malfunctioning puppets first.
Whee! Hello with the repair guy, oh boy. But I was like, I'm letting you know that I might be late due to circumstances out of my control because you're not giving me good choices for my visitation times. That's not my fault. I'm trying to make your shitty time work. Like, work with me here. Oh my god. Anyway, let's pull Herta while playing as Herta. Gamba. Gamba. Gamboni. Gambaroo. Gambling. Bruh! What the fuck? Why? So, I got an email from this company. Because it's a company, it's not a private landlord or anything. I got an email from them. And in the email was like, hey, please confirm this. Like, it was today and the appointment is tomorrow. Please, like, get back to us ASAP. You can either, like, reach the person, like the employee that takes care of that specific building by sending us an email, or by calling this number. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna call the number. Because that is, in fact, not the number that's on their website. That's a different extension. It's the same, like, general call code. But it's longer. So it's like, their number is like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one had like 5 numbers after that. Where the usual extension you go to is 0 for, obviously, the front desk. And then the person was like, hi, you've... Like, I was talking to them and I was expecting like, hey, if they give me this... whoops.
Number 0988. The pride of my creations.
If they give me this long-ass number, that number is probably going to directly call the guy who, like, a minute prior must have sent me this appointment, right? Like, that's what you expect. If there's a personal number and a personal contact on the appointment, you kind of expect the person to have been involved in sending it and, you know, be at the office when they do this. 0988 is the personal number, yes. So I called them, and I talked to them like I would to the person who I have the appointment with. And then they were like, yeah, let me check this, da-da-da. And I explained everything, and then they went like, hi, but why don't you just send a fucking... Why don't you just send an email? I was like... Well, I thought calling would be faster. This is like literally tomorrow. I just got the thing. And then they were like, well, you're at the front desk. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm at the front desk? I rang the direct number. Yet they didn't know either. Very odd. Anyway, after, and the reason they were abrasive is because they probably expected me to live in the area that I'm moving to. I don't. I live 3 hours away from the general area I want to move to, which is the Ruhr area in Germany. It's a really big metropolitan area. And like and when I brought up, like, because they were like super abrasive, because they thought I had like at most half an hour to get to the place, and they were like, what do you mean you might be late? Like, just drive like 15 minutes earlier. And they definitely sounded like they wanted to say that to me. So the next thing I said was, well, I'm just calling to let you know I might be late because I have a 3-hour drive to this specific apartment. The appointment is at 3. I am meant to work until 12. I am going to drive for 3 hours. If there is a traffic jam, there isn't really a lot I can do about it. And then the guy was like, oh, 3 hours. Okay, I understand why you're calling now. And then they put in like a note with the colleague of them. So in the appointment it would say like, hey, this person might be late, please be aware of that. It's a 3-hour drive, the appointment is kind of tight. I tried with all the other 3 appointments I have this week. I tried my absolute hardest to give myself 30 minutes of buffer time between, like, for all of them. So including driving time, like 30 minutes on top of the driving time I needed. So the first time I gave most people for the Friday appointments was 15:30, because I was pretty certain I could be in the area by 15:30 if I leave here at 12 on the dot. That kind of shit. So yeah, it's a whole mess. Anyway, that's also the apartment complex company thing that I had a very bad experience with just last week. So I'm already not really thrilled to rent anything from them. It's a nice place though, at least I think it is, because when double checking the exposé today, I realized, oh, those aren't even pictures from the actual apartment. These are pictures from the ground floor apartment in the same building that has the same layout. Weird. Why don't you have pictures from the actual apartment in your exposé? Who knows? The pictures had flooring in some rooms, but not all of them. Usually their exposés mention if there is no flooring in the apartment. So I'm really curious now if there's going to be a floor in this place, because I'm not looking to pay about 2,000 euros for floors. Anyway, odd. There already isn't a kitchen in there. I know that for sure. So if there isn't a kitchen and there isn't floor, I would be looking at a cool 3,000-ish bucks to furnish that apartment with the bare necessities to live there. Which is exciting. Especially because then I would get to play the amazing game of... So I need to kind of get a floor in there before I can get furniture in there. So I'm planning on having a 1-month overlap between my existing rent agreement and the new rent agreement. So I have a month to get all my shit there. If I need to install a floor, a month might not be enough time. Because depending on how that goes, they might need a month to just put the floor in. So So that's great.
Should I even be curious?
Puppets before her were all as dull as brick walls,
Wow.
mundane and uninspired. I distinctly recall number 0988 being the first puppet I imbued with a magical surprise. Some other puppets that came later also got to enjoy similar privileges.
Okay.
Good to know. But did anyone ask?
Yes.
Fear not, Mirror. You have to remember that being a genius means you're destined to solve challenge after challenge. There's no time for rest.
Can I just be on the sidelines this time? Pretty please.
No. No sideline, only suffering. Oh boy.
I like that confidence.
Why am I last in the turn order? What is this?
Target sighted. All attack.
Until everything burns to ash.
Someone who just moves shit always takes way fucking longer than you expect. Yeah, exactly.
Set to the seas.
Which is why I'm planning for a month, because I'm expecting the move to take like a
Another
weekend,
journey begins.
and I would rather not risk
for
that
another beating?
to be wrong.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves.
Again, this isn't like remotely my favorite place. It's just nice because it's 3.5 rooms for a really good price for a 3.5 room apartment.
I'm the target.
They want like under 800, including utilities and heat for that one, which would be great price. Yeah, 3.5. For that price, it's a steal.
Never seen perfection. Open
If it's any good, that is. But that's a given.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
What's you gonna do with those rooms?
Firefly.
Well,
That's what you got.
bedroom for one.
Things up.
Then living room and an office.
I don't have time for games.
And they're paying more. You live in the city that you live
Another
in.
journey begins.
Yeah, no shit, you pay more.
Support received.
Yeah, I was not about to dox you,
Indulge yourselves.
but I was like, cat, please.
Until everything burns to ashes. This is more than a battle.
Ow! This is rude. But I'm not even done with the first phase. Fuck. Okay. This turn 1 is some bullshit. Hold on. Nah, I'm changing lineup. Fuck this. You know what? I'm not dealing with this. We're going full... Ho-ho. Wait, is this a serious question or are you memeing? I can't tell.
Target sighted. All units on alert. Detonate.
Until everything burns to ashes.
Are you memeing or do you actually not know what a half room is? Oh, half room is kitchen and bathroom as a separate room. That's what that means.
Don't worry, it's just
It's a realtor term. It just means that the kitchen and bathroom are separate.
Firefly.
Never seen perfection before.
It's shorthand for Zimmer, Küche, Bad. Yeah. Because people rather write 3.5 than 3 ZKB.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Which I guess is understandable.
I weep for the departed.
It's a lot of letters. I get it. But yeah, that's what that means.
Fiends or devil. I'll crush them all.
Never seen perfection. Huh.
Detonate.
Until everything burns to ashes! This sets the seas aflame! I'm gonna hold everyone back in strength!
Whee!
Recalibrating!
Again.
I don't have time for games. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Oh, interesting.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
That's not usually what it refers to. But I guess you can use it like that too if that's not a full room legally. Most of the time they just use it to mean kitchen, bathroom. Because a kitchen is a half room. For reasons. I think it has something to do with the kitchen not being able to be utilized as anything that isn't, you know, a kitchen. Which is why it's only counted as a half room or something. Something along those lines.
Curiosity.
Wait, why didn't that... No, it cured the... match.
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Oh, that's not good.
Join the battle. Detonate.
Until everything burns to ashes!
You got unlucky on the RNG there. Really? Yeah, just ignore the fact that this should change turn order then. Fuck you.
Return.
I'm losing this.
Recalibrating!
This isn't do shit why I'm using this.
Crush them all.
Yeah, no. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing this in baby mode. I don't even care. I could absolutely beat this in normal mode. I do not have the patience to deal with bug. This isn't even bug ass. This isn't even the good one. This isn't even the one that we like.
Until everything burns to ashes! Sets the seas aflame!
Never seen perfection before.
Wait, you got all of your office, through the what is the fucking English word for? Hold on. Dicht. Wohnungsgenossenschaft. Housing association. I see. You got all of your office from the same housing association, right? Like you didn't look on the open market. So it might be that your housing association uses it for actual room count. Because on the open market, using it for just kitchen is very common. Because it sounds more. And it's technically not wrong.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Because that is technically correct.
It too shall fall.
But there's also absolutely some shenanigans going on here. Because, yeah. It's very weird. But yeah,
In position.
the main reason why I'm uncomfortable mentioning my the city I currently live in is because I've let on enough details in past streams that would make finding my exact house pretty easy,
Support received.
and that's what I'm trying to prevent. I'm not actually that cagey about what major metropolis I'm going to move to in the future. I just need to be more careful about not letting on too much about which street specifically.
Expand your thinking. Curious, endless.
Like, you're not going to find me in a city that has, like, 1 million people in it.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Stuff like that.
Oh, that was close. I almost shattered.
But don't be melodramatic. Working even a single brain cell of mine to take out foes like her is an outright waste of my smarts.
I take it we've taken care of the problems in all 3 zones? Does that mean?
Not yet. There's something else we need to deal with. It seems we've had a little tag-along all this while.
Oh,
You've got quite the sharp eye, Madam Herta. Would you like us to help?
Sure. Go ahead and summon the whole team, Fourth Mirror.
Mirage.
Considering the gravity of our endeavor, we can't allow a little thief to spoil the show.
Hello?
Parasite of the remembrance. Do you truly think your atrocious disguise can outwit the keen sight of a genius like myself? Once you're reflected in my mirrors.
Hello.
You can forget about escaping.
Oh dear, this is bad. Right, stay alive, and again, I can strive. Retreat into the memory zone for now. I can always regroup and try again.
Someone hasn't been paying attention. Didn't hear me, did you? For those petty tricks of yours. Do you actually think you can slip away right under my nose?
Herta. Madam Herta, wait. What do you want with me? I'll spill it all. The garden's secrets, and what they're after. Everything.
Oh no.
Please, just spare me.
Well, is that all you've got to say while your life is at stake? That's hardly worth anything. Need a little refresher? I am Herta, Genius Society number 83, the one to unravel the mystery behind the imaginary leakage phenomenon, and key holder of the imaginary implosion pulse. Do you honestly believe I'd seek any counsel from you?
The what now? Huh.
Hush now. Keep quiet. This is my moment to shine, so just listen.
Oh no. F.
You crept in here to steal Noose's memories, didn't you? And messing with my precious audience system is just a ruse to lure me here so I can lead you to them. What a shame. You're only a step away from completing the mission assigned to you. As if. Truth is, you never stood a chance from the get-go.
Hee hee.
Think I only have fourth mirror following me around? Oh, then you've let your guard down. Because her siblings have long been watching your every move. Now, let me think. What kind of punishment should I subject a brazen thief like you to?
Oh.
Oh, I know. You garden folk have a fondness for mirrors, huh? How about letting you enjoy some quality time with your favorite object? A mirror. As for the length of your punishment, let's keep it mildly punitive. How about 100th of a lifetime? That should be enough for some serious self-reflection. Oh, cheer up. You can still do your part for this world while trapped in a mirror. For all you know, your weak path energy could just help me get Droid Head looking this way. Oh, I should make myself clear. When I said 100th of a lifetime, I meant my lifetime.
F.
At long last, we can finally be at ease now that we've nipped those problems in the bud.
This is yummy.
Oh, cut that out! Those weird
I've been
noises make me
pet.
seem like I
Oh,
have a few
well.
screws loose. Put that little
Is
thief to
the
sleep for
dog.
now. We can decide her fate later.
Oh, sweet and venerable Madam Herta, when did your heart turn this tender?
The audience system has been rebooted. This is finally it. After all that I've done to reach you, Droid Head, you better
Spin.
not snub me.
I love the speam when the emotes go woo. Very speam. Okay. It is time to boop. The random Herta intermission.
Space. This isn't a figment of the simulated universe, but a perfectly tangible and accessible space. Right. Now's not the time to wallow in stuff.
Speam.
Droid Head, will you answer me?
I've been here a couple of times. Path space.
Madam Herta, we picked up some voices from the space.
Let me hear them. Is this binary arithmetic? Could it be Droid Head?
2.
Wait. There shouldn't be a 2 in binary arithmetic. Is this some kind of prank?
2. What the heck?
Madam Herta, we're hearing those voices again. What now? What should we do?
Keep your cool, second mirror. What did they say this time? Play it
Mirror.
again for me. Door locked. No, this isn't the voice of the path at all. What in the world is going on?
What is going on?
Madam Herta, those lads outside seem to be discussing something interesting. Wanna listen in on them?
Third mirror. Stop that nightmarish cackle. It's giving me goosebumps. Wait, did you say those lads outside? Could it be?
Why don't you listen for yourself?
This isn't right. I'm sure we got intruders in the lab. Wait! Stop! Whatever you're about to do, no, don't even think about it. Whoever you are, you better not interrupt me right now. I
F.
must continue forward. Just a few more steps and I'll be...
Oh no, Israel Yang. No.
Is something wrong, Madam Herta?
No, it's nothing. I was just thinking.
Madam Herta? I think you'll want to listen to the voices from beyond this space.
Wait, what are they up to? Is this the Harmony? Ridiculous. Hoping to stop me with such cheap Harda tricks? Not a chance.
I love the editing though.
Presumptuous fellows. Who are you to interrupt Madam Herta's experiment? Let's ignore them and keep going. We haven't seen news yet.
Forget it, Mirror.
Leave? Surely you're not suggesting we stop the audience experiment right now? That's beyond all reason, ma'am. We went through so much just to get here. No, we're just one step away from making contact with the Eon themselves. Please, you know how insanely costly it is to reboot the audience system.
But if I were to ignore those two intruders and continue onward, when Droidhead casts their gaze upon the space station, the blast of energy generated in that instant is sure to burn them to a crisp. Experiments can always be repeated, but humans cannot be brought back to life.
Interesting.
Oh, Madam Herta, so selfless and kind. I am truly a lucky mirror to have found the best possible master.
Enough! Don't use that nauseatingly fawning tone on me.
He.
Looks like I'll have to abort this prematurely again. But mark my words, Droidhead. I will be back for you.
Madam Herta,
Hello.
you're finally awake.
No, it's Skyrim. No.
You two? Oh. My plan is ruined. And it's all thanks to you.
Your plan?
My sincerest apologies, Madam Herta. We weren't aware this was a part of your plan. The space station was in complete darkness when we arrived, so Sunday and I assumed something bad had happened. We continued further into the space station, hoping to find the cause of the blackout. And that's when we chanced upon your actual self.
How did you get in?
The door wasn't locked.
All right, fine. I am a person of reason, after all. You're not to blame for this. I am familiar with Mr. Yang of the Astral Express. But the one next to you?
Looks like Madam Herta doesn't pay much attention to cosmic news.
Please pardon my manners.
Oof.
It is unbecoming of me to forget the most basic of courtesies amid all that has happened. My name is Sunday, and I'm just a passenger of the Express.
And
Sure.
this unremarkable passenger happens to be a Harmony Pathstrider? Do you take me for a child? In any case, I don't suppose you came all the way here just to check on how the space station is doing?
Well, we were worried for a moment there. But it's good to know the space station isn't in any kind of trouble. We're here because of Amphoreus, Madam Herta.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh, something occurred to you?
No! I've told Himiko everything I know. Nothing about the world sounds right. Droidhead has cast their gaze upon numerous worlds in the past, and every one of them is etched in my mind. So how could I possibly not know about it?
Oh, shit.
Perhaps those garden folks lied to you. Anyhow, I've looked up the name Amphoreus in the simulated universe, Though clearly irrelevant results have already been filtered out, there's still an unbelievably long list of generated results. Something about how the divine Amphoreus team will swap out their current crest emblem for one in King Babaru's likeness in the next season. I hope that can be of some help to you.
We may as well take a look at it.
I still don't get it, though. Didn't the Astral Express already depart some time ago? Is that world so incredibly spectacular that it warrants this return trip?
Wes.
Well, that's because we're caught between a rock and a hard place. If Amphoreus is indeed inextricably entwined with eons, paths, and even the erudition, we're going to need the wisdom of a genius to help us, especially now that we've seen the planet for ourselves.
Elaborate a little on this rock and a hard place you're caught between.
We've lost all contact with two indispensable companions since they entered Amphoreus, and that's not all. One of our other companions is suffering from a serious and inexplicable affliction.
Yup. Neat. The private bath chamber. More mem. I still can't believe that Mem's entire dialogue is just Mem. Anyway, hello Durg. How is the cutest Durgan? They've been this excited for a while now. Want to defeat them? I can skip this. It's very good. As time crosses, I should be finishing up the preparations. The Vortex of Genesis. The Vortex! Yes! Let's go. When does the core flames return when you're ready? Yes! Let's go. What is this? Whoop! Oh. Neat. Mem mem mem. Mem 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 mem. Mem mem mem. Mem mem mem. What is that dialogue? Help. Ah.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh,
It's all Mem. Always has been.
Pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world.
Hello.
Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Oh. Boop. Hello.
Your guests are here, Finan. We can begin the ritual now.
Yes.
Lord Mighty isn't here yet.
It's fine, Miss Caceres. He spoke to me already.
Oh.
I told him he should be nurturing
The
his
boyfriend.
wounds, and that he shouldn't be worrying about all this comrades once-in-a-lifetime ascension ritual stuff. So, I'm ready to begin.
Teacher, show him the way forward.
Gasp.
Despite the myriad dark and endless nights that have gone by, the guidance of the prophecy is nevertheless as clear and bright as the first ray of dawn. Overthrow the gods, it declared. Restore the core flames, it declared. Bear the
Prophecy.
divine authority, it declared. Forge miracles, it declared. Oh, prophecy, forgive us for this late tribute. We, Chrysos heirs, have striven to start the flame chase journey anew over these myriad nights. The seeds we sowed have finally yielded a good harvest. The seventh core flame needed for the miracle that once belonged to the great Lance of Fury, Nikador, shall now be returned by an elected hero of the Chrysos heirs, an upstanding citizen, a valiant warrior, and a noble soul. Please step forward, Phainon of Ides Elysiae.
Yours. The boy. Boop.
Recite with us.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir.
Surrender. Oh. Button. Oh. Spin. Look at her spin. Oh, no longer spinning. Sad. There it is. We found it.
The Lance of Fury's constellation is illuminated. Why is the vortex this silent? Was it also like that in the past?
Patience, Phainon. Do not make us question this decision.
Oh, hello. It's the boy.
Nias. I'm afraid he's not the person you know, Castorus. That is a manifestation of the prophecy, an echo of the Titan's divinity. It is here to examine the Titan's successor. Mortal, who wishes to inherit my divine authority, your strength and character have been thoroughly tested. Yet your will wavers. If you are to inherit Nikador's relentless fight against the unspeakable Black Tide,
Oh.
you must accept a trial of divinity.
Oh.
Prove that you possess an indestructible will, and vanquish the fears deep in your heart.
Oh no, it's the old kid. Do you like proving yourself, Gambit? How can he ever resist its ogre, everyone?
Vanquish the fears in my heart. So be it. No matter what obstacles you plan to put in my way, I'm ready to overcome them. For our prophesied tomorrow, I will become the god Amphoreus needs.
Come with me, Phainon of Ides Elysiae.
In fear, you shall abandon your mortal body, and in suffering, be reborn as a god. Wait for my return, my friends.
Okay. I'll stand here until you back. Boop. Oh. He just teleported out.
Lord Phainon is gone?
He has stepped onto the battlefield to fight a campaign that can only be won by him alone. All we can do is wait and have faith.
Yes. Patiently waiting. Wee. Hold on. No. Okay, let's get this Bezin drunk. Let's go.
The sea is right here.
Woo! What is that? I see. Okay, it's time for Gamba. Boop. Nothing. Sad. Big sad. Okay. Are you sleeping standing up? How? Looks like he fell asleep presiding over the ritual mistakes I could solve.
Will succeed. I pray you truly are prepared, Lord Finon. I spoke at length with Lord Finon before. There was hesitation in his words. The manifestation of the prophecy must have seen this. It saw Lord Finon's heart wavering. Wherever he is, whatever he is fighting, I pray he makes it through this test.
Finan steers his own fate. If he can conquer his fear and return as a demigod, we will be one step closer to the miracle that the prophecy promised. You must have noticed by now, every Chrysos heir here bears a flaw of sorts. Be it the curse of immortality, or the constant erosion of their humanity,
or like an accent, that stuff, right?
But not Finan. He is a Chrysos heir without flaw, a perfect vessel for divinity.
I would not say that. The boy has no self-confidence.
There will come a day when he leads everyone we have left, through the gates of the miracle.
Still too late, huh?
No.
The constellation of the Lance of Fury is already illuminated.
You missed your boyfriend's ascension, no!
The core flame has been surrendered. The Lord Finon's test isn't over yet. The prophecy sent an ambassador. They acknowledged Lord Finon's strength and character, but had doubts about his strength of will. He must conquer his fear and prove himself to the prophecy.
I was right to be worried. I want to formally thank you, outsiders. Were it not for your aid, our campaign against Nigador would have been 100 times more arduous. Kremnoans revere strength and military might. But that does not mean we lack etiquette.
Does it mean you were worried?
They don't know yet. That guy has always been tormented by his past.
What? He has, like, issues? No.
I may not be the right person to tell you about him, but you must know his past if you are to continue fighting alongside Finon.
Amazing.
Lord Mighty, please allow me.
Very well.
Before he was chosen by the prophecy, Lord Finon had everything taken away from him. His home, his family, his close friends. Everything he once swore to protect. He became a hollowed shell in his youth, and the blazing flames of vengeance were the only thing sustaining him.
What? The guy who on several occasions has tried to pawn his destiny that he envisioned for himself off to another person as this at the last minute has a troubled past? No. Really? Amazing.
Gave him a new mission, granting him a new life as a Chrysos heir. But which is more important to him? His new mission or his desire for revenge? I'm afraid only he knows. No. Perhaps he himself is still struggling to get to an answer.
I acknowledge his strength, but fear is something not even the sharpest of swords can cut through. I hope you've toughened your resolve, Deliverer. Only a will as tough as stone can shatter the darkest nightmares.
Hello.
Is something wrong? Don't keep me in suspense. Come on, tell me already. What did you see?
Is that March?
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. All right, I'll tell you.
It is March, isn't it?
This card is the Deliverer.
Deliverer? What does that mean?
The interpretation is really long. Maybe I should just skip it. All you need to know is, this card means you'll be a hero, worshipped by all. You will protect this world and save lots and lots of people from scary enemies with your sword. Do you like the sound of that?
Are we going to reframe March's character as the Oracle of Delphi or something? Like, what is going on?
But...
What's the matter? This is a good card.
But I don't want to be everyone's hero. I just want to stay in this village with everyone I know. Grandpa and Grandma said the outside world is full of bad people. That's why they're always at war. Who wants to save bad people like them? I can be a hero, but only our village's little hero.
Well, little hero, if the day comes for us to say goodbye to ID Silizii, could you become a deliverer then?
Do I have to leave the village?
If something like that happens, someone will have to save the world.
Then...
Oh no.
Then I'll...
I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. ID Silizii is a peaceful place. Bad people won't reach us here. Are you going home already? If you're not in a hurry, should we go play with the fairies again?
Oh, fairies! Okay, I love playing
Fairies!
with them. I'll win back the wooden sword I lost to them.
Oh.
Look at how excited that got you. Let's go then. May this world never have need for a deliverer.
Oh no! She got stabbed. Stabbed.
Of course the food's ready. March isn't feeling well, so Pom-Pom has specially prepared the conductor's special bland meal that'll be easy on her stomach.
Special bland meal. What is this, Great Britain?
Can you bring it to her, Himiko?
It was me! Yes, the stabber. Larry, why don't we get her...
No coffee when she's already feeling unwell.
I guess you're right. Ah. March, I'm coming in, okay? Ah, yes, ice. It is stab time, everyone. I can't wait for people to be stabbed. What do you mean to be continued?
It's still early.
Brah.
Where to now?
Maybe I was right at being scared that this would be only 2 hours. Feck. Boop. Wee. Bing. Oh. I want your pretty butterfly lady. She saw that grand's death, a shackle of destiny. Next to the silver-haired girl, worshipped my cellar. Oh. People often say that dying is to meet the palm of hand of shadow, and dreaming is to be brushed by their fingers a little. The mirage is when the girl petted death. The mental image. She sees black waterfalls forming below and below, pouring down from a chasm in the sky. Oh. When she wakes, she can still feel the water's freezing touch, and the cacophonies below. The wail of the dead, the howls of beasts in confusion, delirium and clamors hollow. You patted me? Yours. Are you deaf?
She did not. For if death cannot be avoided, I wish it could contain beauty more plentiful.
Shit. No. Okay.
Stay alive.
Bad news. The stabbing already occurred. Boop. Ah. I don't want to read these all out, actually. I don't have the patience for this. Okay. So we're done with story for now, it appears. Now we get to wait patiently for a little over a month. That's our reward. Yay. We get to do that, Pog. We could try this. Maybe it's a voice? That'd be nice. Mem. Memmy mem. Mem 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 mem. I want to just like make these TBH to get the rewards. Is this enough? You just need to put them in and then be like this one. Oh. Aha.
Mom.
I've been sneaked. There's a sneak emote. Look at it. It's so cute. Adorable. Go. Heliprot. Are you voiced? If you're not voiced, then I don't care.
Where to now?
Well, F. I don't care then. Goodbye. Something about... Did I just answer something about soup? There's soup! There's the word soup in there. I'm skimming over the text. I saw soup. I was like, there was no way that said soup. It said soup. What are you... Why are you buying clothes at the soup store, Damionus? Leave me alone. Well, I'm gonna look at this. Oh, this is annoying. This is way too much dialogue. Fuck this. Nah, bye. We're switching video games. Let me put a marker here. So I know that this is switchy time. What do we do? I could just keep playing Metaphor, I guess. That's always in the cards. Cause you know, I haven't beaten it and it's long. I could also play something else. There are so many video games. There's way too many. Why is there so many? I can't really read out much. That's keeping me from Metaphor a bit. I mean, I guess I could try. It's only for 2 hours. Boop. Turn that on. Burp. There it is. Okay. Game. Very good. Well. I think this sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna post to the channel. Games to Metaphor. Tazio. Story done. I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick, and after that we're gonna do Metaphor. The bear with Snink. Ah. Wow. Listening has returned. Hello chat, are you there? Are you available? There's a chatter. Yes. Wow. It is the cat. How are you? I was gone, but now I'm back. And we're doing this game. Well.